Hey everyone, we've been having technical problems over here in the Spicy Divorce Party Planner show. And today I have lovely Philip Sandal, Divinity. What name do you want for today?
I'm just light skinned, man.
Just like, what was it earlier? Light Thunder or something?
Look, man. I'm the light skinned Thundercat, man.
Thundercat, shut up.
Live in the flesh. Let me move this pillow out the way.
He's a damn fool, you guys.
It's all good.
Anyways, what he really does is he's a graphic designer, musician, life coach, financial consultant, all that, so he thinks.
And I'm a relationship coach.
He's a
I get
relationship
people
coach.
relationships right.
Okay, I got a lot of questions for him because he has a lot to say. Be warned. First of all, have you ever been bit by the love bug?
I am a love bug.
I knew he was going to say
I
that.
don't get bit by anything but a feisty woman.
But a feisty woman?
You know.
This is one of our toys. He says he has a box of toys somewhere else, but that's a whole other.
They love the caramel.
He loves the caramel. Okay. Have you ever had a bad breakup?
I've never had a bad breakup. You know why? Because I've only probably had 2 breakups, and they were just real smooth because, ladies like treat me nice, and I treat the ladies nice, so there is no bad breakups over here. It's just kind of like, all right, well, look, we're going to go this way, I'm going to go this way, but you're going to still see it my way.
Oh, I told him he's a player, and he said, no, he's not a player.
No, I'm not a player.
What'd you say you were earlier?
Look, I'm a bona
A
fide
seductress?
man.
No, seductress? Seducer? What was it?
Look, I'm going to just give it to you and say I'm a bona fide Mac. I'm a seducer.
Ladies, do you hear that? He's telling you up
women.
front. Like, okay, he's telling you up front what he is and what he does.
Beautiful creatures. I don't get it. I don't understand why people don't, they hate on the women. Most beautiful thing.
So you've never had a bad breakup?
Never had a bad breakup.
Did you have someone that broke your heart?
Broke my heart.
Oh, come on, tell us. Give us the scoop.
Breaking my heart. So what do you classify as heartbreaking?
Where you start missing them, or you felt sad because you guys broke up, and you wish you could be back with them. Women. You miss all your.
I miss all my women. That's not heartbreak.
He said that's not heartbreak. Oh my goodness, ladies! See,
I
this
love
is
all
why
my women too. By the way,
he said he loves all his women. All right, all of them. So okay, I brought my little props today. So, do you think Cupid is an angel or a devil?
I think Cupid trying to be me, and he's trying to have a well balance of angel possessions and demon possessions. And the thing is with that is I think he's both, because sometimes you have to be charming and disarming, and other times you have to be a little devious.
And like prance on people or pounce on them, actually.
Pounce on them.
After
After 9 o'clock.
After 9 o'clock.
That's when the devil part comes.
No, that's when the devil part. Ladies, we used to think as an angel. I'm starting to think otherwise. Yeah, because Cupid gets us in trouble a lot of the time. All right, so Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and a lot of people are gonna be lonely and sad.
That's because they want to be lonely and sad.
Do you have any suggestions for them?
I have many suggestions. My first suggestion would be real with yourself. Second, beyond being real with yourself, once you become real with yourself, then you will vibrate the right energy out and you'll project the right people into your universe. That way, you guys can both fellowship and have Bible study any time of the day, any time of the night, and nobody has to worry about being lonely or a third wheel on Valentine's Day. See, people put themselves in these positions because they're out here looking for it too hard instead of just being real with themselves, finding out what they want, and then letting that project to the person, and the person will just drop in. See, you don't have to look; they'll just come to you.
Tell him what your name is again, since he's all the way out there and he thinks he's intergalactic and stuff.
Look, I go by many names.
He goes by many names.
Look.
What?
Women call me Phil, Philip, whatever. Baby sometimes. Daddy other times.
Oh my God.
My friends would call me Prince Kwame, Kwame, whatever. I just say I'm here spiritually.
Yeah, spiritually.
in a human body.
Okay, so going back to the same question, since you always out there, intergalactic and stuff. How can they make this day more enjoyable? If they're like single, they just got divorced. Do you have any suggestions on what they can do? I know you said bringing up their
If they're
vibration.
single or divorced,
They just got divorced.
okay,
They just got dumped. It's
okay.
their first Valentine's Day by themselves.
So first, if you're single, you need to go out and mingle. Second, if you divorced, then you need to go hop up on another horse, and that's how it works.
Another horse? What do you mean another horse? What do you mean by that?
When you jumping on another horse, look, check this out. When you get divorced, that's not the end of the world. All that means is that you stepped into a situation, you weren't ready, you probably rushed into it. You don't see eye to eye because you seen only the parts that you liked at the beginning, and then you were happy for the little party or whatever. Got the little ring, started crying, whatever it was. And then after, you didn't pay attention to the stuff the first time when they told you who they were. Then all the other stuff starts getting real dim, and then now you start seeing the real person, and now you want a divorce. That's pretty much how that happens. It has nothing to do with there was something wrong with the person after they got married. There was something already wrong with the person before he got married.
Yeah, there was something already
He was
wrong
just
with them.
stigmatized.
Oh, what is that?
What that means is you were just in love with the sheets.
In love with the what? The piece? Is that what
You
you
were just
said?
in love with the sheets
Oh, I thought you said the piece.
and not tried to find out what was in the headpiece. And that's just what happens.
That's
Because
just
we
what
look at
happens.
all of this and then we say, oh, they're cute or they're beautiful. I need to marry them. But then they don't ask enough questions. They don't know enough about this person. They don't even know enough about themselves. And when that happens, that's a total destruction. And then you just start accepting anything. And once you start accepting anything, then you're put in for natural disaster to happen.
Okay, time out accepting anything. Like, say you break up with someone. Do you want your items back? Like, are you going to ask for the ring back? You're going to ask for the clothes that you bought them, the cologne, or, oh, in your case, the perfume that you bought them, the lingerie. Are you going to be asking for those items back?
No, they can actually keep all of that because you never drag the past into your present because your presence is a present.
What if you spent like 30,000 on a ring? You wouldn't want it back.
Then that means you worry more about the money than the bad situation itself or the challenging situation that you're trying to get out of.
Well, what if she cheated on you and you bought her like a $30,000 ring? You wouldn't want it back?
Well, first of all, no, I wouldn't want it back because it was just hers. It was a gift. It was given to her. I'm not going to deal in emotion and say, hey, I need the $30,000 ring back because then you made it about the money. See, if it wasn't about the money, you wouldn't even place value on how much the ring was. You would have just said, hey, would you give her the ring back? But you made it about $30,000. So if $30,000 is enough to make you act in emotion, then you must need to be in that situation.
Yet them men and their no emotion having sales, right?
We just deal in reason.
In reason.
That's all.
That's going to be a big debate, ladies, because he thinks all women have like how much emotions or they deal with how much?
They deal in 95% emotion.
95% emotion.
And 5%.
Ladies out there, do you guys agree with that? Are you guys all about emotion, or is there some women out there that actually have a brain and think for themselves?
It's not about not thinking for yourself. It's that the nature of a woman is dealt off emotions. That's why an ex can come back and hit that emotional switch, and then you're back on with this person because it wasn't about up here. Women lead with their heart. Men's supposed to lead with their mind, and that's the total. It's happening the total opposite. Women are leading with this, and men are leading with this, and then they're starting to be drugged around like little poodles.
Poodles. Okay, so can your services as a life coach help some of our people out there?
Well, my services consist of learning who you are first. Because once you learn who you are, then you can put out what you want. Once you put out what you want, then you have standards. Once you have standards, then you know what you're not going to stand for. What you know what you're not going to stand for, you can set your bar a little higher and not accept anything coming through the door because then they'll have to accept your program. Because I don't submit to the other person's program. They come onto my program, and if they're not with what my program is, then the next one will be with what my program is.
So that's how you're helping our single and divorced people out there.
I'm helping them by telling them that, and also by saying that you don't have to suffer in these situations. And you put your program out, and if they don't want to get with your program, then there's a person out there that's willing to get with your program. Once you find a person that's willing to get with your program, they're gonna like everything you doing and everything you saying, and everything is gonna be peachy keen.
All right, singles and divorcees. So he's just trying to give you guys some game, and if you guys want some more game, come see him. Right? Is that basically what you're saying?
Look,
I think that's what he's trying to say.
look. You can email me at PSANDLE, 3 lowercase i's at gmail.com. And we can do a consultation. And then once you figure out what the direction is going to be, so that way, we find out what we're going to talk about, what you want to dwell into. The price is just the price. That's not important. What's important is getting you ahead into where you need to be into the next galaxy.
All right. And Mr. Intergalactic over here, he is a businessman, a graphic designer, right? So he has all your different needs met.
Hey man, I love that. So
he's like a
yes,
complete package. Is that what?
Complete package.
Full of
What's better than a complete package?
complete package of what? I don't know.
Complete package of everything you like.
Everything you like.
Everything you like.
All right, Mr. PS3. Are you opposed to TPing somebody's house? Would you participate in an activity like that?
No, I would not participate.
Oh my God. All these boring people on my show.
No, you know what?
God, where are my people that would go the extra mile?
Well, see, this is the thing. A lot of that stuff is non-important. Why would you TP somebody? Why would you have enough time to do that to somebody's house? If you have enough time to do that, that means you're not spending enough time being great.
Okay, so like never mind, we ain't even gonna go there. We ain't even gonna go there. If you would TP someone's house, drop me a comment so I can come interview you next. What song would you dedicate to an ex?
What song would I dedicate to an ex?
Mm-hmm.
In the Mood by the Whispers. That's what I would dedicate to.
Why? What's that song about?
It's getting them in the mood,
So you still want to deal with your exes? A lot of our singles and divorcees don't. Mm-hmm.
This is what it is. My exes still want to deal with me. So
see, I'm glad I got that right. I'm glad you corrected me on that one.
So at that point, you have to get them in the mood.
Okay.
You got to get them in the mood.
If you could have any famous person at your breakup party, who would it be?
A famous person at my breakup party. You know what? That would be the one and only. I'll have Patti LaBelle, man, at my breakup party.
Why?
Because she can hit them notes
mm-hmm.
and just break people's hearts at the same time and put them right back together.
Right? Would it be
all in the same note? That's what I would have.
That would be phenomenal to have her on the show,
Definitely.
Right? Oh my gosh, could you imagine that? That might make me think like, you know what?
Patti, reach out.
I might want to take my ex back after that. Maybe I might start missing you after I hear some of that music. Even if it is no good, listening to her music might make me change my mind.
Right, and we're gonna buy all the pies.
Oh yes, I missed out on that. What advice would you give to someone who broke your loved one's heart? Like, say someone broke your brother's heart or your sister's heart.
What advice do I have for the person that did the heartbreaking?
No.
Or the person that got their heart broke?
Who got their heart broke?
Okay, I was making sure I heard that correctly. Mm-hmm. So, what I would tell to the person who got their heart broke is that, look, your heart beat for forever, and it beats in eternity, and your love should flow like Niagara Falls.
Keep on loving them, basically. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, just keep on loving yourself.
Okay. And that he does a lot of that.
And you're going to come across a whole nother person that's going to love you while you loving yourself.
I think that's really good.
Y'all both going to become one.
Okay. It's important to love yourself. I agree with that one.
You got to love yourself first, so you don't know how to love another person.
That's true.
Because love is a feeling, not an action.
It's a feeling, not an action?
No, it's not an action.
Okay, if you say so. What would be your ideal breakup party?
My ideal breakup party?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so first, I will have the Whispers on stage performing their greatest hits.
He's an old school dude, and he's only what? How old are
Then
you? Like he
look,
goes
I'm
way
2000.
back.
I'm 2001 in Jedi years. But check this out. So I would have the whispers on stage. I would then have a big old mink rug. We would have a slow jam session where we grab other people's ladies, we grab our own ladies, and then we do a kind of swinging thing, but with dancing. Should nobody be hating on that, man? They women love to dance. Most of these people don't know how to dance, so I'm doing, I would be doing her a favor. So, and getting her ready for you on top of that.
Getting her ready for you.
Right. So, along with that, all the food would be vegan. But it'll be some good vegan food, though. It'd be like vegan Italian food, vegan African
Wow.
food.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole theme would be
You're
all black,
healthy.
all black,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the color of power,
Mm-hmm.
which is why I wear it often.
Mm-hmm.
Also, then we would have a speed dating area on the other
That's
side.
a good idea. No one came with that thought yet. That's a good idea.
And then with the speed dating area, those are for the single people that are there looking to mingle.
Mm-hmm.
And then beyond that, whoever then finds that special somebody and they kick it off, then we have VIP section where they got a nice little dinner for themselves, and they can explain and express their love for each other and all of that good stuff, and then we can all have a good time.
Okay, well, that's a unique one. We've heard some other ideas, but mostly it's like revenge. So yours is pretty interesting.
Because they're probably dealing in emotion. I don't deal in emotion. I deal in logic and reason.
Women, we tend to deal with emotions.
Oh, well, then in that case, yeah, then you might want to break some windows and do some other stuff.
no.
But I wouldn't condone that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's too much work.
What is your favorite cake? This is just a random
My
question.
favorite cake?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Oh,
Lord.
Sometimes.
The turtle cake.
A turtle cake.
Yeah, that turtle cake.
I haven't had one of those.
If you ain't had one of them turtle cakes, you need to get you a turtle cake.
What is
because
it?
Has like the
Chocolate?
caramel. It's like the chocolate, yep, with the caramel and the little I think it's a walnut or something on top of it.
Pecans, maybe?
Yeah, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
All of that.
He's very picky, as you can tell, and he likes particular items.
Particular.
I don't blame you.
Because I know what I want, and what I want wants me.
Okay. Well, what is your favorite place to eat at?
My favorite place to eat is my house.
Your house? Okay. Do you cook?
I cook 24/7.
And why is that? Is that to lure the ladies in?
Because my food, look, it does that. It does a little bit of that too. But the thing is, I want to know what's in the food, and I like my stuff seasoned a certain type of way, so I just make it at home. Not saying that I don't like going out, because the Pomegranate Cafe out here is super fire. So it's True Food Kitchen. Shout out to both of y'all, and shout out to my Ethiopian place called Ethio Africa out here on 19th Street in McDowell, I believe it is.
Oh, yeah.
Those top 3 places.
We forgot to tell everyone where we're at. We're in Gilbert, Arizona. Right? We forgot to tell them about that.
We out here with the ducks and the ponds and the geese. and
yeah, it's really nice out here. It's very beautiful.
And hummingbirds and little kids out here, people jogging with their dogs and all that, man. We out here living.
He thinks he's fancy.
I don't think I'm fancy. I just think I'm, capable.
Capable. Hey, going back to your food, you know how you said you want to know what's in your food?
Right.
Have you ever snuck something into like someone that you didn't like's food, like a bad ingredient, or have they tried to do that to you?
No.
No?
No, I don't think
you
I've
never
ever
thought about
that.
putting something into your ex's food, like?
Why would I do that?
Well,
that's dealing in emotion.
I don't know who would do that. Who would put something in their ex's food?
That's dealing in emotion.
See, divorce party planners would never think like that.
That's dealing in emotion. Again.
Who do you wish would really break up or get divorced?
As far as who?
Anyone. Is there anyone that you could think of? Maybe celebrities?
You know what?
Our president.
You know what? As far as celebrities, though, I feel like the whole Cardi B and Offset situation, I didn't think that matched when I seen it.
Really? Why?
Because Offset didn't even seem ready to be in that situation to begin with, and then Cardi is like she blew up fast, and I knew she expected it, but she's doing too much to be, settling for a person that wasn't even ready to get into it and, to begin with.
Oh, so you're saying that he didn't look like he wanted to be in a relationship?
I don't think he was ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a lust thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then he tried to turn it into love, and then it didn't go that way.
Mm. That probably happens often, right? Not even just a
All the
celebrity.
time, because you see a big booty or something like that, and a nice little pretty face for yourself, and then you're like, oh, that's the one, and then you wind up getting into a destructive situation.
Destructive. That booty destroyed you.
Hey man, the booty always destroys.
Any last words for ex? Is there any ex out there that you would just like to send some words to, like a shout out to them, or some last words?
Shout out to all my exes. I love you. You treated me nice.
Well, that's all we have for today on the Spicy Divorce Party Planner. Thank you for kicking it with me and Divine, or whatever you want to call yourself. PS3.
Hey, look, you can call me whatever you want to call me with that voice.
So silly. All right, one more time. Where can they find you at?
You can find me at Instagram under Kwame Seti, which is KWAME, and then SETI is all together. And then that's my motivational page. And then Davinity code is DAVINITY CODE on Instagram. And that is like my little other stuff. So music and miscellaneous stuff. And then Facebook under Kwame Seti. So it's just Kwame KWAME, and then SUTEN, and then SETI is all separated. You can find me on there. I don't really be on there though, but you can find me. You can hit me. You know what? You can hit me in the messenger.
Oh, and you might want to hit him up because he also does some really cool music, right?
Yeah.
His music is pretty dope. I have to say that, even though he's crazy as hell, his music is good.
I'm not crazy.
I'm just playing. No, I'm probably the crazy one. You see my little hearts up here and this purple hair.
Hey, look.
Pink, whatever you want to call it.
I'm just here spiritually. I ain't human body, that's all.
I don't know which one's crazier. But you guys, thank you. And we've got to go. Got to go attend to some kids, right? Bye for now.